back to my channel. So I decided to bust out the Naked One palette. I haven't used this palette in a while, and I was just looking at it the other day and I was like, why have I not used it in a while? So I came up with this look that I have on right here, the vampy look. But I really like it. I think it's very pretty, and you could wear it to dinner, or if you're gonna go out somewhere, or like me, where you're just gonna stay at home. So if you guys want to learn how to create this look, then just keep watching. Thanks, guys. First, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I'm gonna spray that all over my face. Now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, and I'm going to put that all over my lid and underneath my eyebrow. I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk. I'm going to put a little bit on my finger, rub it together, and pat that on my lid. Now I'm going to take my Naked palette, and I'm going to take Naked right here and put that all over my lid. I'm going to take my Sephora Brown Enhancer in Matte Pink, and I'm going to run that underneath my eyebrow. And I'm going to take this concealer brush and kind of smooth that out. With that same brush, I'm going to take Virgin, that color right there. I'm going to use that as my highlight. So with this fluffy brush, I'm going to take Buck, and I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, and I'm going to put that on my lid just because I want Hustle to really stand out with its purple that it kind of has and that maroon that it has. And I'm going to take this flat-ended brush. I'm going to grab Hustle, which is that color right there. See me peeking out because I can't see. I'm going to grab a little bit, and I'm going to pat that on the lid. Okay, I'm going to take that fluffy brush again and just diffuse the edges. I'm going to take MAC's 286 brush, and I'm going to take Dark Horse, which is this color right here, and I'm actually work that in my crease just to deepen it up a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for now. So I'm going to move on to my eyelashes. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. I'm going to take my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer, and I'm going to give my lashes a coat of that. Now I'm going to take my Nars Audacious Mascara in Black Moon and coat my lashes. We're going to go on to face. I'm going to use my Tarte Clean Slate Primer, and I'm going to put that all over my face. It's really small to get in there, so I'm going to use the back of my tweezers to grab a little bit. So I went to Sephora and I actually got a sample of the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Supercharged Oil-Free Foundation. I had to look it up for the name. I'm really curious to see how it was, and I did try it on the other day and I really liked it. It just gives this really luminous glow, and the foundation itself, it's less liquid and a little bit more on that thicker side. So we're going to use that today. So you can see it's like really thick. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just dot it all over my face. So I'm going to grab it and just d And to mix that in, I'm going to use the Real Technique buffer brush. I love this brush to use for my foundation. I'm going to wet it a little bit with that primer water. And I'm just going to buff that in. So Sephora recently came out with these neutralizers for the face. So they came out with a green, they came out with a couple of different orange concealers, and they also or neutralizers, and they also came out with a pink one for brightening. And I was really excited because, you know, we have dark circles underneath our eyes and we always want to try and hide those. So I got this one. This is the neutralizing orange one. This one is in Peach Light. I really like it. I think it's fantastic. I really think it works. So you would put that underneath your concealer. So I'm going to take this and dab that underneath my eyes. And it has like an applicator to where you can like dot it, but I like to work a little bit more with lines. So try and do both. I'm going to take this small stippling brush by Morphe and I'm going to work that in. Now I'm going to take my Nars Radiant Concealer in Custard and I'm going to work that on top. I'm going to take a little bit of my CoverGirl press powder with a brush, grab a little bit, and kind of set my concealer with that. Now I'm just going to take a little kabuki brush and kind of set all my foundation. Now I'm just going to contour my face. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Mineralize Skinfinish in Stereo Rose. That's upside down. In Stereo Rose. And I'm actually going to use that a little bit as a highlight and a little bit of a blush. Just because I probably will do a darker lip. And we already have a bold eye going on. So we kind of have to null it down a little bit with our blush. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my highlighter brush that I usually use, the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to swirl it in there. Kind of go apples of my cheeks and above my contour. I'm going to take Morphe's stippling brush and I'm going to kind of blend that together. I'm going to clean up my contour a little bit, so we're going to bake. So I'm going to take the translucent powder by Sephora and I'm going to take this cosmetic wedge. I'm going to dab a little bit in there. And I'm going to sweep right underneath my contour. So while we're letting that bake, I'm going to finish the rest of my eyes. So I'm going to create a wing eyeliner. So I recently got this liquid eyeliner from Sephora. It is the high precision eyeliner. It has a very, very teeny tiny small brush, which I really like. So you can see it's like super tiny. So that's really going to create a really like sharp wing eyeliner, which I really want. So I'm going to use that to finish my tip. That's how sharp it should be. Now I'm going to take my Sephora waterproof eyeliner, and I'm going to do line that on my bottom rim of my lashes. I'm going to take a little bit of Hustle, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of Creep, and I'm going to do that as well. So I feel like the inner corner needs to be brightened up a little bit, so I'm actually going to take Half Baked, this really pretty gold, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I'm going to take my mascara and just coat my bottom lashes. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and swipe away my baking. I'm going to take a little bit of Opal by Becca, and I'm going to put a little bit on top of my cheekbones. So for lips, I'm going to be going a little darker. I'm going to take my Sephora Luster Matte Lip Gloss. I love this stuff. It's weird because it like stays on like a matte, but it has a high gloss. So it still has like moisture and it doesn't dry out your lips. But it doesn't like smudge off like a lip gloss. So it's a little different, but I really like them. I feel it's like a hidden treasure in Sephora. This one is called Deep Plum, and I'm gonna coat my lips with that. So now that our lip is on, lastly I'm going to set my makeup with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed using the Naked One palette again. It's always good to take out the palettes that we haven't used in a while and use them up. Especially with so many different eyeshadows, there's so many looks that we can create. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye! I like drift off into not knowing what the fuck I'm gonna do. First I'm gonna take my Smashbox the folder. Now I'm going to take my NYX Milk Jumbo No. Of MAC. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Now time for ice cream with this lip. I think my dad is home. Yay!